Cooking with Gloria. I'm Gloria, and today I am making a very delicious jello. It's made out of pistachio and lime. You guys are going to love it and enjoy it. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. These are my ingredients. For the jello, I'm using the brand name Gelatin, and I'm using 2 packages of pistachio, 2 of lime, 4 small packages of unsweetened gelatin, 1 cream cheese, half a cup of very cold water, 1 condensed milk, 1 evaporated milk. I am ready to prepare this jello. It comes out delicious every time, and I know that you and your family will love and will enjoy. So let's get started. I want to start with the unflavored gelatin. I have 3 packages. Each package has 7 grams of unsweetened gelatin. What I like to do first is add it to my half a cup of very cold water. The reason that I'm using very cold water is because if you use room temperature water or warm water, your unflavored gelatin is going to clump up, and the jello will not come out perfect. So what I like to do is put it in very cold water, and then we're just gonna mix completely until all the granules have dissolved completely. Okay, after this is done, what we're going to do is set it aside, because it's gonna get very foamy and it's gonna get kind of stiff, and that's how it should get. Okay, I'm gonna leave it aside, put it aside. I'm going to start with my lime jello. The package is asking for 4 cups of water for each package. I'm only using 3 because I want my jello to be a little firm. I did this last night. I used 6 cups of water for 2 packages of jello, and I did it last night, so I have it here. What I like to do here is just cut it in squares. I don't know if I showed it to you. I did it last night. Now what I'm gonna do is cut it in small little squares. Here is I'm gonna add it to this bowl. I'll show it to you right now. They're firm, but they're not that firm, okay? So I like to add them here. Okay, look how beautiful this looks. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator, and then we're gonna start with our pistachio jello. Here I have my pistachio jello. What I'm going to do is the bag requires 4, but remember I'm only using 3 cups of water or 3 cups of milk. In this case, the bag requires milk. So I'm going to warm up 4 cups of milk, and then I'll add the 2 cold cups of milk. So let's go to the stove and start cooking our milk. I turned my stove on. I have a small saucepan. I'm going to add my 4 cups of regular milk. And we're just gonna be whisking it until it gets warm. We do not want it to start boiling. As soon as it starts simmering, it is ready to remove from the stove. I'll see you when it starts simmering. The milk has been here in my saucepan for about 4 minutes, and I've been whisking the whole 4 minutes. So now I'm gonna turn my stove off, and then we're gonna add our gelatin. So I'll see you in a little bit, my friends. Okay, I have my milk here. I'm gonna add it here. Okay. And here is when we're going to add our pistachio gelatin, and we gotta make sure that we're whisking at all times. to incorporate everything completely. I'm adding 1. I'm adding the 2. This gelatin, my kids love, and they really love it and enjoy it. And it's not too heavy. I'm gonna whisk it for about 2 minutes. Okay, now it's been 2 minutes. I had 4 cups of milk here. I'm adding 2 more cups, but this time, this milk is very cold. Okay. And we're just gonna whisk and combine. Make sure that when you add it to the other gelatin, this mixture is completely cold before you add it to the little square ones, or else the squares will melt, and we don't want that. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is just put it aside, and I'm gonna start with my other mixture. I'm gonna start with my evaporated milk, my condensed milk, and my cream cheese. I'm gonna put it here in my small blender. We're gonna add the evaporated milk. We are going to add our condensed milk. The condensed milk gives it such a good flavor. Delicious. I think it's better than just using regular granulated sugar. To this mixture, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the unflavored gelatin. I'm going to put it in the microwave 10 seconds at a time. It's gonna be a total of 30 seconds, but we're gonna be moving it until it's completely dissolved. So I'll see you back in about 30 seconds. My gelatin is already completely dissolved. I'm going to add it here, and I'm going to blend it. And I'm going to blend. I'm going to combine everything that I have in here with my pistachio ingredients. Okay, my pistachio is already ready. It's still kind of warm. We're gonna wait at least 15 minutes so this is completely cold so we could start putting everything in my jello container. So I'll see you back in a little bit. Okay, I have my mold here, the one I'm going to use. I'm gonna add a little bit of spray, vegetable spray, just a little. And I am going to pass a little napkin just to make sure that my jello doesn't stick to the walls of my mold. Okay, after this is done, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add my jello. And I just like to spread it all around. When we take the jello out, you could see the little sparks of little windows of the lime jello. Let me show it to you. Before I add the pistachio, I want to show you how I added the jello. It's right on the walls. I'm going to twist my little mold so you could see how I added on the wall and on the center. Okay, I'm going to add the pistachio. Okay, I'm going to add the pistachio. We're just going to do it slowly. We don't want to add too much at this point, okay? Because if you add too much, your jello is going to float up. So we're just going to kind of cover it. I added about 3 cups of the pistachio. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and then I'll see you back in 15 minutes. After 10-15 minutes, I am going to add a little bit more of the lime jello. Okay, and we're gonna add our mixture. Okay, we are ready to put it in the refrigerator, and I'll see you back in about 4 hours when this has set and I am ready to take it out of the mold. I'll see you back. My friends, my jello has been in the refrigerator for now 4 hours. I am ready to see how it's gonna come out and how it's gonna look. I'm gonna wet my hands just a little bit to separate the edges of my jello. All the edges and the center. With my hands damped, I'm gonna go like this with the plate. So when I put the jello here, I am able to move it from side to side. Okay, let's reveal how this jello is gonna come out. And this is pretty heavy. Oops. Let's see. Oops. Ooh, this came out beautifully. Look how this looks. Okay, let me show it to you from close up so you could admire how this jello came out. Perfect and beautiful. Look at this, my friends. Look how beautiful this looks. This came out perfect. Okay, I am ready to taste it. It looks beautiful. See you in a little bit. My friends, I am done with this beautiful pistachio jello. This came out so nice, so beautiful. Look at this. Look how beautiful it came out. This is the part I love, I enjoy, and I really look forward tasting my recipes. And I have my slice here. Let's see how it came out. It's really nice. It's not too thick. It's just, I think it's just perfect. Well, this is the part I love. I wish you were here to enjoy with me this jello. Excuse me. Mmm. Mmm. It's so creamy. This is just delicious. Right after dinner, you feel like having a dessert. Well, this is a perfect dessert. I hope you could make it at home. If you liked and loved my recipe, please don't forget to subscribe. Give me thumbs up. Share my video on social media so more people get to know Cooking with Gloria. Don't forget to push the notification bell so every time I make a new recipe, yes, you are notified. Thank you so much for watching my video from start to end. I really appreciate it. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. And I will stay enjoying my pistachio jello. Bye-bye.